So the one thing about yeah, this is another one. I've been trying to do something Star Wars related behind the scenes for ages. And I've got so much Star Wars footage set to one side. I don't even know where it all is to show you now, but I do roughly, but I'm not sure if it's all in the same place. But I have so many things that I started putting together, and I realized that they weren't good enough for one contiguous kind of show, and I wanted them to be like deepfake parodies of I don't know, just some cool ideas I had. But I realized they just kind of weren't good enough. Things are getting better, but they weren't good enough. And so, hang on, let me show you the. So this is one I've been trying more recently. So what I realised was perhaps rather than trying to make anything too funny or too clever, because it just doesn't seem to work, maybe do small videos that in themselves are not that funny. They're just entertaining. And then over the course of a show, perhaps they get more funny just because you realise that the mind behind them is a fucking idiot. Yeah. So it's just one of those. So you're trying to put these little things together, and here's one of the things. So,
Padme, maybe you were right. Maybe he can be saved.
So you can see I botched the voice there instantly. So it starts off. So what I'm about to do is quieten the AI's voice, because the AI voice did even worse than I did. It's about to silence the AI voice there, and the volume's up still on the parts I haven't managed to fill in with Obi-Wan's voice yet. So at the moment it's very confusing for me, because 1 minute it's speaking the AI's version of Obi-Wan, then my version of Obi-Wan, which didn't work out, I need to do again, then the AI's version, then I don't know if that's a sound effect there, probably because it's stacked on top of each other, so that looks like a sound effect there. Then the AI volume down, my volume up, all the way along there. I can't remember what I've done here at the moment, so I'm sort of looking at this as blankly as you are, maybe in some ways. And the volume's up there again of the original volume. So I'm obviously, what was in the middle of, you can tell I was obviously in the middle of replacing the audio. But what you can see from the end here is what I managed to do because I found out the AI wouldn't do. You could ask it to do Darth Vader, and it would show you something in a suit, but it would look nothing like Darth Vader. It wouldn't do these things, maybe for copyright reasons. But what I found out when I made this video was that I could get a picture of Yoda and wrap it around this character's face in such a way as to make it look like Yoda anyway. Had I have known that, I would have done Obi-Wan at the same time. I didn't know that. So it was the first time I'd attempted it. And for a first time, that's not bad. I know it's not perfect, but that is from what... Normally, to do a good deepfake, you need multiple shots from all sides. That's from one singular shot. So it's very good when you consider that. Because normally you have to have shots from all angles, all sides, everything. So it's a shame I didn't do Obi-Wan. So what I'm going to have to do with Obi-Wan is retrospectively, I'm going to have to deepfake onto his face to give him an Obi-Wan look, which is a real shame. And then the AI again. See, if you're thinking that the AI is going to do the work for you, listen to how the AI botches Yoda's voice instantly.
Did? Yeah, about that. On, face him. You did? Yeah.
Yeah, so they got him sounding like a 14-year-old kid.
Pussy.
Told them I did.
Told them a Scotsman were you. Obi-Wan is an Englishman, I told them.
But they listen not.
It even manages to ruin comedy. So it's really bad. If this is what people think, if this is what you get from typing in, right? And this is 3 different clips because they charge you the earth. This is what AI would provide you if you relied on just AI.
On, face him. You did? Yeah, about that. Pussy.
Told them I did.
Told them a Scotsman were you. Obi-Wan is an Englishman, I told them.
But they listen not.
See.
Told them I did.
Told him a
See, a meaningless, endless clip that loops, and that the only good joke in it is missed because you can't even hear what he's saying. So it's complete rubbish and throwaway. The only way of using that is by redoing the voice, but also, like I say, changing the faces, and then keeping what worked, but saying it properly, and then also maybe changing some of the lines to say something better while still making it look like the same thing that they're saying there, which is doable, but that's an art in itself. So a lot of the time, AI is something that you don't use as a tool. You have to rescue as a failure. And this is another example of it. I have to do the faces myself. I have to do the voices myself. The dialogue it can't even say properly. As in, it can't even get the dialogue right. It says the wrong dialogue, even though I've typed it in for it. The only thing it's managed to get right for me, roughly, is the setting. That's about it. The setting is as described. Everything else is winging it. So this is supposed to be Anakin on the floor, yeah. That's the best I could get AI to do it. I've had to add the smoke myself. Where is it? Is that already in a saved copy, or is it there? No, you can't see it, the smoke. So, but that smoke I've had to add myself. And then what's this? I've had to add as well, something else. Oh, here. So you see the blood come up, like when the piano lands. All that blood is added by me because the AI won't do it. And then see there, I need to deep fake him there. I need to deep fake him. And he should already be on fire, but I'm going to have to, again, AI just won't do it. So I've got to go around that somehow. I could make him on fire. I could do it.
Master.
And the robotic way he says it means I'm going to have to redo his voice. That works, but I need to cut it in.
Oh, yeah. Well, it didn't work out.
He's a gunner for sure.
So that was with the Obi-Wan voice I added. So kind of worked as a piece of dry humour. And then you listen as it switches.
He's a gunner for sure. He was too evil to be left alive. At least I hope that's the case. If there was, well, that is too bad. You know, I'm sure it wasn't the LSD I gave him for his lack of sleep.
Face him? You did?
Yeah.
See, it's all disjointed. Nothing comes across as funny. It's more obnoxious. It's what people would refer to as AI slop. This is, sorry to bore you with this, but this is what people wanted to know. A lot of people have been asking me recently about intros, a lot of people, and about making certain things and about what tool to use. There is no tool. I mean, in terms of the AI, I've used Veo, I've used Grok, but usually simultaneously because neither of them do certain things well, whilst the other one might make up for the other's deficiencies. Deepfake in terms of music, not deepfake in terms of AI music, because AI is much better as a tool. So there's a place, I could make my own now, but I was using a place called Findshare, which actually does really good AI music if you're good at writing. I use my own deepfake voice model now, but I think Findshare did a deepfake voice model as well. Deepfake face models, I don't know what you use. I use my own. I don't know what you use. You can use Deepface Lab, but you have to learn how to use it. That's what I use. It's more advanced, but it gives you a better result. And then your video editor, pick your video editor of choice. But you unfortunately do need to be able to video edit. You need to be able to at best, fix these AI clips. And this is the video. These are the videos at the moment because they're Star Wars that contain the most AI. And if I was to let AI do its thing, it would be, as you can see, unwatchable. That piano, by the way, I had to use 3 AIs to pull that off because every time I dropped the piano, believe it or not, it would miss the target. It would not land on Anakin. even though I expressly asked it to land on Anakin. But due to some restriction in its programming, they could have him there burning and everything else, but they couldn't have a piano landing on him. So I had to expressly tell the AI that Anakin was going to reach out as soon as the piano hit him and say, I'm alright, in order to mitigate any idea that the piano would hurt him. When I did that, I finally got impact.
I am alright, Master.
That took 2 weeks to solve. And I got that robotic fucking speaking afterwards. So anybody who thinks that AI is an easy way of getting good results, I haven't tried Sora yet, but this is not easy stuff. And there's a lot, even if I use this, there's so much deep faking and voice I've got to do. I'm not complaining, I'm choosing to do this, but my point being is, unfortunately, there is no easy way, there is no quick fix, there is only hard work. And AI or no AI, and I've been going back to doing some non-AI intros as well recently. Either way, they're hard to do. I say hard, they're fun, so they don't feel hard, but what I mean is they take up a lot of time. Anyway, a little behind the scenes. It won't be most people's cup of tea, but for the few people that have been interested, have been asking, this is for you.